Today's horoscope, Gemini January 8th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Your drive to do things on your own and make executive decisions is strong right now, but Mercury in your partnership sector encourages you to bounce ideas off others. These two needs are at odds with one another today, leaving you in limbo. Conversations that should be simple can quickly become complicated and frustrating as Mercury and Mars form an awkward aspect to one another. There can be some instigating or competitiveness that interferes with healthy communications now. A subtle urge to shake things up or a desire for emotional stimulation can be the root of this. It's a good idea to take special care with your communications now. Still, you can learn much about your inner motivations and psychology today, perhaps arriving at a place of better self-understanding. Mars retrograde is a karmic cycle. As a personal planet, Mars is very close to Earth and influences us greatly. That is why when he is thrown off his orbit and into a backward slide, we are dramatically affected and must reassess and readdress the themes that the red planet rules. As the planet of sex and war, Mars causes us to review how we've approached these patterns in our lives over the many years past. With him now retrograde in the zodiac sign of Cancer, the themes of Cancer are incredibly potent as well. This means we must face the battles we've launched in our personal lives, potentially related to home, family, or even past life connections. What can you do to prepare for the future? You need to get ready when the moon enters Taurus and squares Pluto in Aquarius. The trajectory of your professional journey is destined to transform. You may feel like new, unusual, and unorthodox pathways will eventually open up in your professional journey. However, it could be challenging to anticipate what may come, who you will meet, or where you will go. Although you cannot tell the future, you can at least begin mentally and emotionally preparing for the changes that will inevitably come. Today's planetary alignment gives you the freedom to take your feelings seriously, without being tricked by the serious expectations you may put on yourself at other times of the month. What does expanding your horizons mean to you? It might be time to find out, or, if you know what gives you a boost, go ahead and ask for it. Even something as humble as a walk on the beach with your dog, or a friend's dog, could be the answer to opening up to your true feelings. You may find that you need to express your artistic nature in a spiritual light. Go for it. Today, you probably will find that your creative insights are more contemplative and spiritual. Be letting yourself explore this aspect of yourself. Chances are you will find new methods of communication. Take some solitary time today to explore these new modes. You may be amazed at what you're able to pull out and put into your work. Thanks to the moon's departure from your career sector yesterday, your professional instincts are sharp and you are emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware as Venus not only settles into her first full week here but Mars into his first full day back in your income sector. Mars has returned to find that not only is Venus in your career sector but the planets that he connected with there just before leaving are still there, as is the asteroid Juno in your work sector. All of a sudden things are getting exciting across the income, work, and career fronts. A day after Mars retrograde back out of your communication sector Mercury, the planet of communication has reached his last full day in your relationship sector. While for the first time in 2 months your communication sector is empty and from tomorrow your relationship sector will be as well, for now Mercury is carrying the weight for both as he works to get the communication lines open. Daily Planetary Overview. Intense emotions may feel like they're rocking your world when the moon enters Taurus and squares Pluto in Aquarius. You might find it challenging to ground yourself amid these strong feelings, which could catch you off guard. It's during times like these that good coping mechanisms become invaluable. Whether it's through deep breathing, a calming walk in nature, or simply talking to a friend, find what helps you regain your emotional balance. Have you ever had a day where everything felt overwhelming, but a simple act of self-care brought you back to center? When you're full of energy, it becomes easier to tackle important issues. Your clear thinking can help you successfully bring certain situations to a close, allowing you to resolve personal concerns that may have been weighing on you. As you face these challenges head-on, you might notice how your proactive approach leads to positive outcomes. Think back to a time when confronting a difficult situation brought about relief and clarity. Those moments are testaments to your strength and resilience. However, others might perceive your intensity as overwhelming. It's important to temper your enthusiasm with patience and understanding. Remember, everyone makes mistakes, and holding too high of expectations can strain relationships. Have you ever felt frustrated when someone didn't meet your expectations, only to realize later that compassion and understanding would have made the situation better? Taking a step back to consider others' perspectives can prevent unnecessary tension and foster stronger connections. Leaving behind the stresses of everyday life and finding ways to relax can help you rebuild your energy reserves. Even if you're typically outgoing and sociable, there's value in slowing down and focusing on collective goals rather than solely on personal achievements. If you've ever been part of a team where the shared objective took precedence over individual glory, you know how rewarding it can be. Collaboration often brings about the best results, and being open about your intentions can prevent misunderstandings. When you're self-assured and acting with minimal interference from others, it can feel like everything is flowing smoothly. Those around you may be more supportive and approachable, creating a pleasant atmosphere. With this newfound energy, it's easy to feel like you can accomplish anything. However, it's crucial to think about where you want to be in the future. What steps can you take now to prepare for a time when things might not be as easy? Reflecting on your long-term goals can guide your current actions. Complications that have been lurking in the background are starting to become more apparent. Delaying dealing with these issues might only make them more overwhelming. Tackling them head-on, even when it's difficult, can prevent future stress. Have you ever procrastinated on handling a challenge, only to find that addressing it sooner would have been less stressful? Learning from past experiences can empower you to act decisively and effectively. Financially, today might bring some challenges, so it's wise to be cautious to avoid potential losses. Be skeptical of advice from others, as some people might have their own interests in mind. Trust your instincts, and remember that it's okay to take your time making financial decisions. Have you ever felt pressured into a choice, only to later wish you had waited? Being deliberate in your actions can save you from unnecessary setbacks. If you're not feeling as bright or energetic as usual, don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone has days where they're not at their peak. If your health feels compromised, it's essential to avoid overexertion. Recognizing your limits and thinking about ways to improve your lifestyle can lead to a healthier and more balanced outlook. What small changes have you made in the past that had a big impact on your well-being? Sharing these insights could inspire others to make positive changes in their own lives. Navigating through intense emotions and fluctuating energies can be challenging, but with self-awareness and proactive strategies, you can find stability and success. Embrace these moments as opportunities for growth and reflection, and remember to share your journey with others. Your experiences and insights might just be the encouragement someone else needs to find their footing.